Okay, so this is my first part of my video on de compras, shopping, on fruta y legumbres specifically. You might also hear in Spanish, instead of legumbres, vegetales, or verduras, which are green vegetables, but we're going to use the generic legumbres here. Now, if you have this PowerPoint, you can click on any of these 4 photos and it will take you to the link to the task, the wonderful task magic. But as we haven't got that here on the video, well, I'm just going to bring it up as we go along. Okay, so we're going to have a look at the photos, and then we're going to have a look at the palabras part as well afterwards. So, okay, so if you have a look at the picture, I'll say the word, you repeat it so you get the pronunciation, and then you'll see the word as well. So, unas uvas. Unas uvas. Grapes. Un coliflor. Un coliflor. Cauliflower. Un repollo. Un repollo. Now in Spanish you might also hear berza, which is another word, or col for cabbage, but we're going to use repollo here. Unos guisantes. Unos guisantes. Some peas. Now I put this in the singular, in the plural form here, so if you just take the os here off and the s here off, it gives you un guisante, the singular form. Un plátano. Un plátano. And this one for the plural, os unos, plátanos for some bananas. Una piña. Una piña. Pineapple. Un melocotón. Un melocotón. A peach. Unas zanahorias. Unas zanahorias. Some carrots. So the S is off, gives you the singular, a carrot. Una fresa. Una fresa, a strawberry. Una manzana. Una manzana, an apple. Unos pepinos. Unos pepinos, some cucumbers. Una naranja. Una naranja, an orange. Unas cerezas. Unas cerezas, some cherries. Un limón. Un limón, a lemon. Unas judias verdes. Unas judias verdes, some green beans. And finally, unas frambuesas. Unas frambuesas, some raspberries. Okay, so I think you've got those. So, a little match-up activity. Okay, if you match the fruit to the word, just go through pronunciation of each one, and then if you pause it, have a match, and then start it up for the answers. Un limón, una fresa, unas zanahorias, unas frambuesas, un plátano, un melocotón, un repollo, un coliflor, unas cerezas, una manzana, unos pepinos, unos guisantes, una piña, unas judias verdes, una naranja, unas uvas. Might also be worth mentioning at this point that Z in Latin America and in the south of Spain is pronounced more as a S. So unas zanahorias or unas cerezas. Again, the CE would be a S sound as well. Depends what you want to go for. I normally teach th sound for mainland Spain, but you can use what you want. So pause it now, match them up, and then we'll go over the answers in a minute. So, un limón, lemon, una fresa, strawberry, unas zanahorias, carrots, unas frambuesas, raspberries, un plátano, banana, un melocotón, peach, un repollo, cabbage, un coliflor, cauliflower, unas cerezas, cherries, una manzana, apple, unos pepinos, cucumbers, unos guisantes, peas, una piña, piña, sorry, couldn't find it there, una piña, pineapple, unas judias verdes, green beans, una naranja, orange, unas uvas, grapes. Okay, hopefully you got those right. So we'll take that one down. Come out of that one. Completely. Yes. And come out. And now we're going to have a look at the palabras, just the palabras one now. Okay, so there's a few here you've seen already, but a few different ones as well, so you can refresh your memory. Do this quickly with your partner. If you pause it now, and then have a go, and then we'll go over the answers. Okay, so the first one, una cebolla, a new one for us. You might have already worked this one out, but this is an onion, not potato, an onion. Una cebolla, una zanahoria, carrot, which we had before. Easy one to guess, but spelling. Un tomate, a tomato. Un tomate. Melocotón, peach, which we've had already. Una patata, a potato. Easy one to use. Be careful of the p at the beginning. If you say batata with a b, it becomes a sweet potato. So you might want to know that one. Guisante, which is a pea. Lechuga, you may have guessed. Lettuce, lechuga. Frambuesa is our raspberry. Pimiento, pepper. Now you may see pimienta, which is the pepper that you put as a seasoning with salt, but this one's pimiento for the vegetable. Una fresa, which we had before, strawberry. Una manzana, apple. Una piña, pineapple. Una uva, grape. Un plátano, banana. Un repollo, cabbage. Y una naranja, an orange. Okay, so hopefully you've got those. Note down these new ones as well. Right, so we'll have a quick look at the vocab you might need for conversations. So, que desea or que deseas, que quiere or que quieres, with the S for informal, without the S for formal. So, que desea, que quiere, or que deseas or que quieres, what would you like? Deme or dame, bit rude in English perhaps, but it literally means give me, but in Spanish it's perfectly fine and acceptable. Deme, the formal, and dame, the informal. Quisiera and quiero, again, not necessarily in English, but quisiera, I would like. Quiero, I want, perfectly acceptable in Spanish. Me ponga, me pone, ponme, or póngame, literally put in for me or put up for me. But I translate as can I have, can you give me. Me ponga being the formal, me pone informal, ponme informal, and póngame formal. Algo más, anything else. Nada más, nothing else. Cuánto es or cuántos son. So cuánto es because we use that as a generic how much is it, but how much are they, cuántos son would be. And en total, in total, if we want to add that at the end. So cuánto es, cuántos son, and cuánto es en total. And the may answer es, it is, or son, they are, and the price. Aquí tiene, here you are, here you go, with the S for the formal, with the S for the informal, sorry, and without the S for the formal. Next one, lo siento, no tengo cambio. Sorry, I don't have any change. Useful one to have. I never have any change when I go to Spain. La vuelta, the actual word for the change. So if you haven't been given the change, you can say y la vuelta, the change, if they forgot to give it to you. And if they made a mistake, no hay un error, debe ser, isn't there an error? Shouldn't it be? And then they may say, lo siento, tiene or tienes razón. I'm sorry, you're right. With the S for the informal, without the S for the formal. Lo siento, tienes or tiene razón. Muy bien, very good. If you ask them for something, they might say muy bien, they'll go and get it and give it to you. Pues, nice word to learn for a thinking word, like it means well. Pues, well. And then our measurements. Un kilo de, kilo of. 100 gramos de, so you can change your number word here for however many grams you want. 200, 300 gramos de. Unos or unas, some. So I want some oranges, for example. That would be unas for the feminine. Unos for the masculine. And they may ask you cuantos, how many for masculine, cuantas for the feminine. So just pause it here, just refresh your memory, and we'll go over the answers. Make sure you remember what they all mean. Right, I'll scoot through all the answers for these so that you know what they all mean. Okay, so hopefully you've got all those. And then have a go on my second part of my video where we've got a little vocab test on this and look at a model conversation.